I came into this degree without any real practical museum experience, and I found myself not only working in creating an exhibition, but I ended up in a leadership role, working with medical objects, as none of us were experts coming into it. So it kind of forced us to be able to think on our feet and work in a kind of practical and efficient way. And so far today, I've been able to have some really interesting conversations with visitors, some giving their own lived experience of things I'd never heard about, some who were just intrigued to learn more about different things. It also grounded us in a feeling of professionalism. This is our first semester of the course, and it kind of forces you to dive in at the deep end.
I place quite a lot of value on working with real objects from the museum. It was like an opportunity that I'd never had before, to be able to see behind the scenes and actually be with the real thing, so to say. And we really put them at the centre of our exhibition. We really saw the importance of them in our research too.
The thought that these objects have actually been used potentially in the past. So the thought that, for example, our forceps could have been used to deliver an actual baby. It adds a lot of emotional weight to these objects, and you think they've had a real life of their own, and they could have had real positive connotations, but potentially they've had negative connotations as well, which we found really factored into our display.
I actually work at the Museum of Science and Industry, but I work at front of house as a visitor fundraiser. So this exhibition has given me an opportunity to realise what it's like at the back of house and what they do behind an exhibition.
We decided to be very interactive. We created a timeline where people could actually interact with objects and place them in a wider context to learn about them. This experience has been very rewarding because I never really put up an exhibition before, and this was my first time trying that, and it was nice to do this in a supervised way, and it was nice to also work with medical objects, which is outside of my personal comfort zone.
The fact that we'd actually be able to take actual museum objects out of a museum and create our own exhibition from scratch was daunting, but also incredibly fulfilling. I think the idea of being able to do that was really exciting, and that gives us amazing kind of skills to go forward into the sector and to put on our CVs to say, I've done this.